Welcome back to the channel. Today is shop update number 5. We're gonna do a quick walkthrough of the shop, talk about some of the things we're working on, so let's check it out. We've got Mike's 70 F250 two-wheel drive truck, getting really close to putting some miles on it. We just got the wheels and tires mounted. Really happy with the fit and the overall stance of this truck. It looks mean and tough. One of the guys, Matt, said it best. This is like a main character truck. It's really looking good. Nice and classy with the colors, the color match wheels. We've got a dog dish hubcap coming for it, just like we put on the Bronco. You can see that a few videos back. But this stage is really important because we're kind of just checking everything, crossing the T's, dotting the I's kind of thing. We've got our checklist that we are always working throughout the builds. It's got to have over 200 points now. This is really important to us because, you know, there's four or five different guys in the shop that work on these. So we all need to be able to know what's been done, what needs to be checked for safety and reliability of these things. And this has really helped us out a lot. You can see a lot. I mean, it's just super clean under here. Everything's been refinished. New brake lines, fuel lines, it's all fresh. So I look forward to starting to drive that. We'll put at least a few hundred miles on it before it goes home. This is Ryan's Ford truck. It's on air. We're just kind of making some repairs for him. And this one is actually ready to go. We've been able to get rid of a few cars this week, which is good. Everybody gets antsy once the sun comes out, so it's nice to see that happen. This is another local customer, Gary, his Camaro. He's had this for several years, and we just kind of, it seems like every year we make some upgrades on it. It's just a really nice car. Everybody loves to see it when they come in. Gary's a super cool guy, and we're happy to work on it for him. So Gary's got some ideas for the future, maybe making some more upgrades. It's just kind of one of those cars that he really gets out and drives. Yeah, we love to see it. So, and Gary, he does all of our website stuff. So he originally designed SandersStreetRods.com. He manages it for us. His company is On Merit. Just a super cool car guy that's been helping us kind of get the website up and running. So we like to use a lot of local people that we can know and shake their hands, and that's been perfect. So Gary's great. We're not showing this, but we've been having a hard time coming up with enough videos, at least in my head, to keep up on the content because it's been so focused on this Charger lately. We're really committed to getting this done for SEMA in the hopes that that all works out like we're hoping it does. So that's been a lot of brain power and hands to keep that thing moving. Working on moving into the new shop, I'm kind of having in the back of my head that I want to kind of dial in some of our organization in the shop. A lot of the stuff and the layout of the shop is how Denny did it 35 years ago. So naturally it gets a little overrun as time goes on. So we've been doing as much as we can to prep for our move and get a lot of stuff reorganized so that it's just kind of moving the organized stuff versus piles. So anyways, simple little thing that I get excited about is having stuff organized. So this used to just be a pile of junk, just like this pile of junk. We're slowly tidying things up and getting it more organized and getting rid of piles of stuff that just accumulate so easily. I really want the new shop to be super clean, super organized, and just a really nice representation of how we handle people's cars and how we do business. It all kind of comes together, and that's what we're working towards. So we have a customer that we're building a Corvette for. He's really big into big trucks. So this is a cab over Peterbilt dash that he has basically designed and modified and done all this stuff to. All this fiberglass thing has been cut and moved. It's all gonna get wrapped in leather. Derek's been machining all of these components. So all this trim, this is like got some Corvette stuff in it. This bezel Derek machined. It's got a fit in here. So we're also doing a little bit of body work along the way and getting it to fit, but it's just kind of a different project, I guess, but we're using all the same hot rod type skills and things that we do to bring it to the finish line. So Derek's doing a really good job on that. And it's really trick. He's got it in here right now, but this whole panel like folds down and it's got bolts and it's complicated. I'm sure it's gonna be over the top. Our old paint booth got a little facelift, painted the walls for the 50th time. This booth existed before basically our regulating body for paint booths was even a thing. So we're completely legal and licensed to operate this paint booth here. We just can't modify it, we have to maintain it. So that's what we do, and it works well. And the Chevelle has been moving along really good. Brian just did a bunch of exhaust work and a bunch of plumbing. We did do a full video on that.
Yeah, we talked about the exhaust.
And that was like that's out. A couple videos back, there's a full update on the Chevelle. We've been making good progress, hashing out a lot of details, mechanical stuff, so we can work towards getting it blown back apart to finish painting. We got a ways to go on this, but we're doing good. That's exciting to see. Everybody loves to see this, myself included. We can all just look at it for a second if you want. No, this is good. We pretty much touched on all this stuff, so go back and watch the other video. In the back shop, a couple Corvettes. Matt and Daryl. So Daryl is a local Corvette guru that he came out and helped us do these repairs. So he's nice to have him. He comes in and gives us a hand and helps us move these things along, which is great. So Matt and Daryl got all these rear panels bonded back on. They've been fit. It's a whole process. Glassing over the seams to do the best we can for shrink back. We take it out in the sun, and that helps this fiberglass cure to a maximum. So do everything we can to avoid that shrink back. We've also got Dave's Corvette up on the lift. Next thing for this is probably gonna be the exhaust. The plan right now is side pipes that are basically straight pipe through a cutout and then a full muffler out the back. So we're just kind of working on how that's gonna shape up, what the side pipes are gonna look like. Dave's got some ideas. It's a collaboration, so we're hashing out those details. But it's nice to see it in this phase. The car's got motor tranny in it, body's mounted, tires and wheels. We've got pretty good dial in on where we want the stance to be. Tavis got some interior renderings that we're working on. Yeah, Dave is one of those customers that's super involved. He's got a lot of great ideas, which is fun. Keeps him really engaged, and it's just like, that's a big part of this project for him. So we definitely tailor to that and enjoy that with him. He's got a lot of neat ideas that with Tavis, we're able to create a visual for it in a rendering so that we can communicate basically between myself, the guys, and Dave what the finished project needs to look like, which is super helpful. And like I've said before, it's kind of become a standard for how we approach these type of projects that are this involved. All the metal shaping stuff, the CNC machine back here. So if you don't know this already, we do all of our own CNC machining in-house. We do everything in-house right now, which includes all of our products online, all the prototyping, all the custom stuff that we do. We do all of our own 3D printing, and all this stuff gets used together. Same program that's used to print the part can be used to machine the part. So it's a constant back and forth of prototyping to create these custom pieces. We think we have an edge on the custom world because we're also a custom shop. So Derek does a really great job. Him and I can collaborate together, take some of my experience building cars, his experience with machining, and create a functional and aesthetically pleasing part quickly. So we try and keep ourselves available to get stuff done. If you need anything in your custom shop, reach out. We'd love to partner up with you and make some parts. Derek recently has been, well, yeah, shoot. We can show these line clamps. This is a new line clamp. It's not on our website yet, but these will be coming out soon. So we're kind of just working on our production right now. This new line of line clamps is gonna be standard sizes. What you're looking at there is a 3/8 one-piece line clamp. That particular clamp is for like a 3/8 fuel line. It will clamp the line directly down to your frame rail. What we're trying to achieve with these is make a sleeker version that is pre-sized. So with our U-drill clamps, all the clamps come with a pilot hole, and regardless if you need 10 3/8 line clamps on your car, currently with our system, you have to drill every single one out. What this will do is give you the standard sizes. When we're building the car, we need 15 3/16 line clamps and we need 10 3/8 line clamps. This allows the builder to just grab these out of their toolbox, but it matches the same aesthetic as our U-drills. So the thinking behind this is it's efficient and easy to use for the stuff that's really common to use. You can buy a standard size. And then when you get to a spot where there's 3 lines in a row or whatever it is, you can use our U-drills and they all still match. So this is a 2-piece 3/16 clamp. We have gone to every length possible to make this as thin as possible and as small and machinable still. One thing we did to make this surface for the screws lower is you can see a little wave kind of in that clamp. So that allowed us to have the 2 halves of the hole are still half circles, but it allowed us to lower this position a little bit. And it's kind of a cool wave feature in the side of it, but just a little detail to try and make these as slim as possible. That's consistent across all of our standard sizes. And when I say 2-piece, there's a top and a bottom is a 2-piece, or there's a 1-piece that's just the top. Those are the line clamps that go straight to the frame. Okay, so for the standard sizes, where we're gonna start is a 3/16 1-piece and 2-piece, 1-piece and a 2-piece 3/8 clamp, a single, and a 1-piece and a 2-piece double 3/8 clamp. That's our first lineup of standard size clamps. The aesthetic is the same as our U-drills, so it all matches, it's all cohesive. We're working on getting those up on our website as soon as possible. If you really wanted some, just get a hold of us now and we'll figure it out. They'll be up on our website before too long. And we're gonna continue to expand off of this. Derek would say I have a line clamp fetish, so we're gonna keep going. I'm really excited. I'm really happy with how these turned out. The wave feature in those. I think that turned out. Yeah. It doesn't look, it looks to me like the clamp is just like bending, like I don't know, it looks sweet. But that allowed us to lower this mounting surface of the clamp. Just try to make them as slim as possible. 80% of what you do is basically a 3/16. I mean, most cars we build that are 6AN plumbing, LS car with 4-wheel disc brakes, it's 3/16 line clamps and 3/8 line clamps. That's most everything that you need. So. Move.
Yep. Okay. That bolt is loose.
Oh, but look at this. Good. Nice work, guys.
A note.
Something is loose. Well done. You can see this is as much of the charger as you're gonna get for now. This sucker has been making some dust. I'm really excited. I'm really excited.
Jeez. God.